All right, well, I just finished No Country for Old Men. Literally just finished it. So I guess I'll do my talk on it for the end. This covers chapter 8 through the end of the book. And summary for that last section, like besides being a colossal disappointment, yeah, that's what it was. We were set up to have this convergence where Moss and Shigura and Bell were all gonna meet, and we were gonna see what happened. And well, it was a big fat nothing burger is what happened. Moss got bushwhacked by some Mexican drug cartel guys, I guess. How they tracked him and knew where he was gonna be at, I have no idea. That's was never foreshadowed or mentioned or anything. I know they didn't use the transponder that was in the bag because Moss took the transponder out of the bag way back in chapter 4. So yeah, that's a big mystery that we're never going to get an answer for. So that's really satisfying, like to have just a random. Yeah, that went down. And of course he met with some waitress and he's going to give her money so she could buy a bus ticket to California. And she gets killed by the guys too. Of course, we don't actually see them get shot. We hear it in the aftermath when Bell arrives on the scene and they tell Bell what happened. They're like, yeah, they give him the rundown that he was with this girl. They had separate rooms. These guys were there and they got bushwhacked. So the girl's dead. Moss is dead. Now Belle has to inform Carla Jean that her husband got waylaid and that he's no longer on this earth. So then Shigura, I don't know, he goes back to the place. Again, how does he know where the money bag's at? He goes to the apartment after the police, or the motel after the police have left, crosses the yellow tape, and finds the money in the ventilation duct. Sheriff Bell goes back looking for him because he's got a hunch that he might be there, but nothing comes of that. So there's no confrontation between Shigura and Bell, and Shigura gets away. I mean, he gets away. Bell doesn't catch him. So John Wayne, Bell is not. Okay, instead what happens is that the remainder of the novel, well, Shigura takes the money back to I don't know who, some guy. We don't even know who he is. He's like, here's your money. There's some missing. Let's talk. Let's talk about work. How about I work for you? So that's great. Not. And then, yeah, I know people are going to get mad at me, but I got to tell you how it is. The ending of this book sucked. In my opinion, it sucked. So Shigura, not only is this, but he told Moss, you know, I'm going to kill Carla Jean if you don't give me the money. So he decides he's going to go do it. So Shigura goes, I believe she's in Odessa, Texas, goes to Odessa, Texas and waits for her after her mother's funeral because her mother had cancer. Sitting at her place, basically like, I promised your husband I was gonna kill you. So he does. He kills her. After they do a coin flip, he lets her flip a coin for her life, like he's Two-Face from the Batman comics. You know, heads you live, tails you die, or whatever it is. I don't know, call it, right? Did this earlier. So Chekhov's quarter, right, comes back at the end of the book. But Sheriff Bell just ends the rest of the book just having like some sort of, I don't know, he just goes all, what did I do with my life? I did bad things back when I was in World War II, blah, blah, blah. Pity party time. The world's bad, everything's bad, and if I didn't have my wife, you know, I guess he's saying if he didn't have his wife, he would have ended it all. I don't, it's just really bleak and dismal. Like, Cormac McCarthy is just like, the whole world sucks and everything is bad, and that's kind of the message of the book. It's all this existential nonsense, which I'm just like not a fan of. So there you go. Now I get to go watch the movie, which I'm not really too excited about watching now, because this you know, Shiguro gets hit by a car, just randomly gets hit by a car after he shoots Carla Jean, but he gets away. He escapes. So, yeah. Not a fan. Why do people like this? I don't get it. Pretty depressing. All right, thanks for watching. We'll do No Country for Old Men, the movie. So, gonna watch that, and then I'll talk about it with my final wrap up. All right, see ya. Thanks for watching.